Hi, I hope you're having a great day today. Today I'm going to be sharing with you two unboxings that were fails. Now, there was nothing wrong with either of these. They just didn't work for me, but repeatedly I get asked to share these sort of things. Normally I don't. I just turn around and send it back. I got asked why I didn't share the YSL Suede Nikki, and I can tell you why, because usually I know like this and it's boxed up and it's gone. So why this is going to be so strange, I don't have either of these bags with me, but I did take a moment to film segments of them. I did get some mod shots with one of them. With the other one I didn't, because I was wearing, you'll see my hands, I have on a sweatshirt, I had on sweatpants, the hair was in a bun, and I had on slippers, and it just wasn't going to be cute mod shots, and I had to return it the next morning on my way out of town, and I just didn't have time. So before we get into that, if you're new here, my name is Melinda. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. And if you haven't done so already, I'd love it if you can just take 1 second and hit that subscribe button. So the first one that I'm going to share with you is from the Louis Vuitton Spring Summer 2022 collection. And I completely blame a cold and strep throat on this purchase. I normally do one of two things when I'm sick. I either return everything, I want to sell everything, or I will buy something. I was very sick over New Year's Eve. It was the first year in probably 5 years we had plans. I was excited to go out. I'm not a big New Year's Eve person. Are you guys big New Year's Eve people? I just in general don't care. But this year I was excited. I was planning my outfit, so I was bored and sick, and I would have never found this bag. In case you don't know this about me, I in general do not follow the new releases of any of the brands, and I find that's a really good way to keep yourself from buying a lot of these things. And when you have the new releases, you know, if you don't jump on it, especially like Chanel, for example, if you don't reserve it, good luck to you, you're never going to get it. And Louis Vuitton is starting to get that way. So I was on the purse forum, I found this bag, I decided it was beautiful and I wanted it. I got a hold of my SA, or CA as they are called now, and she's like, yeah, I have it. She sent me pictures. I'm going to insert a lot of pictures, and I do have, like I said, a little bit of video clip. It took 11 days to get to me. I paid for it on January the 1st, but we had snow. There was snow in between here and there. When it came, I was tired. It came at night, and I was like, it's really beautiful. The next day, it was really sunny, and I was like, no, 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 no. So, and it still is beautiful. It's just not for me, and I will explain why. So, I'm kind of losing my train of thought. I had this exact bag 5 years ago, almost to the day 5 years ago, and I paid $1,780 for it. It was canvas. I will share the price. I'm going to share the prices on everything. So the bag that I ended up picking up was the Pochette Métis in the embroidery, I don't remember the whole name of what they called it, but the embroidery something, and the color is Arizona. The pictures, the large monogram may look pink. It's not, it's cream. I thought it was really pretty. The diamond pattern on it is white embroidery. It felt very sturdy. It didn't really feel like it would get dirty, to be honest with you. There was one little area that was a little bit sharp, but I wasn't super concerned about that. I don't know if I took a picture of the back of the bag, but I will give an example on that in a minute. So I'm going to insert some of these videos right now. It was a really pretty color, and I thought, well, this is just going to go with everything. Until I got it home, it's so incredibly loud. And I do not have a problem with logo mania whatsoever. You know, I've got my Fendi poncho. I have a lot of things with logos. I don't have a problem with logo mania. But I felt like with that bag, when I walked into the room, it said Louis Vuitton. It didn't say Melinda. And the weirdest thing, it has literally taken me 5 years. I have never revisited the Pochette Métis ever again. I don't know what it is, but I don't like the look of that bag on me, which makes no sense because you will see in the video, which hopefully is done now so you can see this, or I'll have to figure out how to splice it. I have the Coach Cassie in the taupe. I have the Coach Cassie in the black. I have been wearing these a lot this fall and this winter, a lot. I love these bags. I held it up, both of them, to the Pochette Métis, and they are virtually the same size. I can't quite describe. I think, well, I know what it is. The Pochette Métis has this V. And so the first time I was attracted to it again was with this pattern because a V wasn't very noticeable on the Pochette Métis. So I think had I not found it loud, I still might have kept it. But I actually like the Coach Cassie better. So the Pochette Métis, in case I cannot remember, but in case I don't have a picture of the back, the pattern went to about here where the zipper started. And then it was just the pebbled leather down here. I like that this one doesn't have a zipper. I like it a lot better. It's just easier to get in and out of. I also liked the solid color better, and I'm showing you the lighter one because, you know, it's more similar than what the black one would be. And then I started thinking about what I paid for these bags, which I honestly can't remember 100% what I paid for them because I got these in either, I think in 2019 or early 2020. I want to say maybe 2019, but they were on sale at Macy's. I really can't remember. I would have to look it up, but I really think under $200. I remember it was an incredible sale, and I should have bought the baby pink one, but I didn't. And yeah, it just makes no sense. So let me look up, I have my receipt right here, how much that one was. So that is why I went to the mall that day. I told you guys I don't go to the mall very often. So that bag, my monogram one, was $1,780, no tax. This one was $3,250 for a grand total of $3,565.50. Yeah, it's a lot of money too. And I thought it was, I think it's cute. I do think it's cute. It's not for me. And I mean, you know, if this came in a fun print for $200-300, maybe, but for $3,500, no. And I really can't, I don't know. I like these better. And unfortunately, they are discontinued. Hopefully they will bring them back. And did you know these are the originals? They did not copy Louis Vuitton. Not that Louis Vuitton copied Coach either. You know, there's only so many things you can do with handbags. So the next one is from Chanel. And this one, I ordered it. I just have not been listening to myself lately. Do you know, like, you know better. I have a video on 10 things to ask yourself before you buy something, and I had been doing really good with that. I have messed up a few times, and luckily these two I caught and I returned. But I had decided that I wanted a Coco handle from Chanel, but in the larger size. And I used to have the larger size, and I just couldn't quite remember what it fit, how, I don't know, I couldn't decide. So I ended up purchasing one pre-loved from Fashionphile, and I got one with the lizard handle because I wanted the leather interior. So the Coco handles currently, and I forget what season it started, if it was the last season when I got mine or if it was one season before that, they are now all leather lined, but they used to be fabric lined unless there was an exotic handle. They have stopped doing exotics for some time now, but I found a white one with a burgundy leather handle, and I thought the price wasn't too bad for what it was. and I got it home, and I will insert that video. And it is such a size difference from what they're now calling the small, which is what I purchased not too long ago. And I have them side by side to show you. I do not have mod shots of that bag on me, but then it occurred to me that I do have a video of that bag with mod shots. So I just copied my clip of the bag on me to show you the size difference. And I will probably have to do that with the small one, just to show you the difference of that. Actually I did do recent mod shots. I did a whole bunch one day, so they're all in the same outfit. But as I've said in a few videos, I have a lot of videos planned, and this bed is full of just everything, and I do my mod shots in the mirror over there, so it would just be a mess. But there was a huge size difference, and I kind of feel like a lot of people say this to me about my Hermes Evelyn versus my Odeon PM, that if there was just a size in between, you know, that it would just be like the perfect size. And I feel that way too. So as you will see on me, the strap length is, for me personally, it's not comfortable as a shoulder bag because it goes too low below my hip. It's a really big bag. I like the capacity of what it holds versus the small one, which used to be the mini, is now the small one. And I have a whole lot to say about this bag in an upcoming video about Chanel. I'm not going to get into that today, but I kind of wish there was something in between. I feel like, and I am going to say this in that video, I feel like a lot of times we settle when it comes to Chanel. So I know when I bought that first bag, my sales associate said to me to look at the strap as, you know, it's there if you need it. So I get that. It's there if you need it, like, you know, you need to wash your hands and you're in a public restroom, because where do you put your bag, especially one that big? It's like, you know, I don't know, hike it up your arm, you know, what do you do? But I feel like a lot of times we settle because there's two C's right here. And I'm going to get into that in another video later on. But I actually had decided, I had ordered that on a Sunday, and accidentally I was on my phone because I didn't want to go get my computer. I put in the wrong email address. You can cancel an order. I decided to cancel it. I couldn't, they're closed. And when I called them, when they opened Monday morning, it was already in transit. And I think I had it on Tuesday or Wednesday. So, I mean, that is amazing on their part. It was my bad for using the wrong email address, because I could have canceled it and saved them the trouble, and, you know, me the trouble too of having to turn around and send it back. But I am glad that I got it home, because it is completely off my mind now. I am not going to think about it anymore. Sometimes, and I same with this Pochette Matisse, because I returned them. First of all, I have no remorse whatsoever. But sometimes it's good if you have something on your mind and you're thinking about it and you're kind of not idealizing it. There we go, the right word, idealizing it. You're making it like into something more than it is. Like, this is going to be fabulous. If I get this in the next size and a color, and it's just going to be fabulous. And then you get it home and you're like, okay, it is a fabulous bag by all means. It's a gorgeous bag, and that size holds a lot. But there's a reason I sold it a long time ago, and that's because it just doesn't work for me. It could be the most popular bag on the planet, it just doesn't work for me. So let me share with you what I paid for that one. I paid a little bit more than I thought I had. It was $5,395. So with my tax, it ended up being $5,921. So close to $6,000. But to put that in perspective, I paid $5,100 plus 9.75% tax, which I am not even going to try to do the math right now, but you're welcome to do it. I think it was close to 55, like right at 55. It was a lot of money. So if you're comparing the two, and I'm not sure if you can see it on the video, but I have not said it yet, where the CCs were. The bag, and I took my hand and tried to show you, but the bag is really indented right there where the two CCs were. Not terribly. I wouldn't call it a defect. I mean, I don't know if it was, it couldn't be from being underneath somebody's arm, because you'll see the mod shots on me, so that couldn't be what it was from. But it, yeah, it was a little dented in there. It was purchased in Paris, I believe, at the Rue Cambon store, and it came with all the paperwork, several, like way more paperwork than I got with my Louis Vuitton Python handle. But when you buy an exotic, it has all these paperworks with stamp, so that they know that the origin of the exotics. But it came with absolutely everything. It was a full set. And I think I do have the unboxing, and I was a little bit shocked at how it came. It didn't, so these bags have a felt that goes right here. It had the felt, but it was way underneath. It wasn't in the Chanel dust bag. It wasn't in a Fashion File dust bag. It was just laying flat in the box, open. And I saw somebody else unbox one. I don't know if it was on Instagram or YouTube, I cannot remember, but it was the same way. So it's kind of like, this bag is a lot of money. It has an exotic handle, and it was kind of, I don't know, I didn't understand why it wasn't put back. When I sold mine, it was wrapped up to the nines. It was, everything was wrapped. Nothing was gonna happen to that baby in transit. But yeah, again, nothing wrong with either of these bags, but I thought, especially with the Louis Vuitton one being a new release, there's not a lot of videos on this color. And if you've been considering it and you want to see some more close-ups, and for you, this bag may just be a clear winner. I wear a lot of prints in the summer, a lot of solids and a lot of prints, but I did the thing that I'm supposed to do. I did the thing. I did not do it with a Coco handle. I knew that one I was just not going to keep, but I did take it, and I went around my entire closet, and it just, no. I was looking at the clothes. I'm like, yeah, it'd go with that orange dress really nice. It would go with, it just wasn't going to work with the colors and everything that I wear. So, and honestly, I like this better. I really do. And I got my $3,500 plus my $6,000 back, which that makes me really happy too. So hopefully this was helpful if you're trying to decide between this and, I don't even know what size, I guess they call it medium now. It's a huge, huge difference. I do like the strap drop on this one. As a shoulder bag, it's fine. And I did get a crossbody strap. You can also add some chain extenders to it as well if you don't want to spend the money on the crossbody strap. But yeah, that is my strange unboxing story. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Take care. Bye-bye.